Hey, I haven't done a live video in a while, so I'm totally out of practice. This is today. I'm from Sweetheart, Alabama, the little herb shop located in downtown Greenville, Alabama, right across from the post office. And I've been doing a little light reading this afternoon because it was so busy earlier, so I didn't have time to do it earlier. But this is one of my favorite books. It's called Mycelium Running, and it's by someone I consider to be a pioneer in the mushroom field, a master mycologist, Mr. Paul Stamets. Hey, Melissa. And I love this book. If you like mushrooms, get this book. It is thrilling. It's a thrilling read. It is. And I wanted to talk in particular about my favorite mushroom, and that is Agaricon. And Agaricon is one of those mushrooms that's really still a mystery, I think, in the medical world, although it is considered an antiviral. It's cool. I'm going to show you a picture of it on this box here. So Agaricon, I like to call it the Keith Richards of mushrooms because, well, look at it. I mean, but also the Agaricon mushroom can live up to 300 years, which is really amazing. And it's been one of my favorite supplements for a long time now, ever since I found Host Defense and Mr. Paul Stamets, the king of mushrooms. And so Agaricon, it's in the wild, it's only found in old growth forest. It grows on trees like, hey, Edward from Sweden. Hey, Todd. So it grows on only on trees, and I think it's on elms, but don't hold me to that. And it's very rare in the wild now. Also, unlike most mushrooms that grow on trees, Agaricon is actually not edible, okay? It's too hard, okay? However, it can be taken as a supplement in that it is grown in, like, in the factory. The factory is not a good word, but Host Defense grows this in the mycelium, and they put the mycelium in the capsule. So let me explain. Okay, general mushrooms. Okay, so mushrooms are not plants. We know this, right? However, their growing system is a lot like a plant, and the mycelium is actually the organism. You would think of the mycelium as like the roots of the plant, right? It's the part that's in the other surface, okay? And what pops up from the mycelium is called the fruit body, and that's kind of like the flower of the plant, except they're not plants, right? So when you're growing mycelium, when you're growing Agaricon, you use the mycelium as the supplement itself, okay? And a lot of times, what they've studied with a lot of these mushrooms, specifically even some that I have in the shop, is that the mycelium may even contain more of the healing elements than the fruit body, which is the part that pops up out of the ground or from the tree. So yeah, let me give you a for instance. The world's largest organism is a honey mushroom in the Pacific Northwest. It's over 2,500 acres. Now, that's not the fruit body, the little honey mushrooms that pop up out of the ground. It's the mycelium network underneath the ground that is like 1 micron thick. It's really fascinating stuff, right? So there's so much more we need to learn about mushrooms. I can tell you that this book talks a lot about medical studies from Johns Hopkins, from Harvard, definitely abroad, in which they are studying how our bodies are affected by mushrooms, the fact that mushrooms are more bioavailable to us than plants are. Their DNA is more like ours than it is like plants. I mean, it's just satisfying to learn about all of this. Get this book if you're into mushrooms. It's written by Paul Stamets. It's called Mycelium Running: How Mushrooms can save the world. So there you go. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the afternoon is, oh, look at this reishi. Isn't that a beautiful mushroom? So anyway, if you're ever interested in talking about mushrooms, I will try not to geek out too much. And I'll try not to run my mouth about them, but I do think they're really interesting. I do use them as supplements myself. I have family members on mushroom supplements. I believe in their healing powers, and I just think they're very, very interesting. This is one of the things I'm really into. So come see me, or you can message me if you have any questions about mushrooms. And, you know, don't go walking in any cow pastures now. Behave yourself. Mwah. I love you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.